Well, I found why the chair was always loose. This piece, the thing to hold the screw just pulled right out. So that's all damaged. So now I just gotta figure out how to get a new piece of wood to fit in there. And then we'll have to drill and put the piece back in to hold the screw. So I just gotta take out that section and put in another piece and glue it in and drill it. Okay, so a whole bunch of time with the chisels. Make sure you got sharp chisel. I went through and tried to shape this to fit in there. So I think it should fit. All I got to do is, I got a few more bits to take off of it. Just little shavings to get it to go in there. And from here, I just have to put some glue in and knock it all the way in, and then flatten it out and drill the hole. Okay, now that I did the, bore the hole out, now I just got to make another rectangle piece of wood, put in there, and then drill it. We're gonna just try to put that in there, and we're gonna have to try to bang it in a little bit with the hammer. And I'll get a, I'll put it in and do it again. I'm just by myself, just doing it by hand. I can't do it, but I'll get it in and show you the clamps after. Okay, so I got it clamped in there, squeeze it down as hard as I can get it, and after it dries, I'm gonna shave that down, saw it, and kind of smooth it out, and then drill a hole and put the piece in there that will take the screw. Okay, and after that, I gotta use my chisels, come across a little bit. We'll get that closer to flat. And of course, make sure you sharpen your chisel. And if you got a sharp chisel, you can just go right through it. This one is fairly sharp, so I'm able to get this to go away. And I'm just trying to get this back to the same size, or to the same location for how it was. And that's pretty close. So that's close enough. Just trying to sharpen my pencil. Okay, so before I did this, I tried to center where the original part was. So I'm just gonna, this is just getting close. Trying to make my X marks the spot for where I should try to drill the hole, and that's fairly close for where I need to be. So I'm just going to drill that hole and put in the piece. Okay, so we're just trying to get a rough measurement for the angle that I gotta drill this in. So what I'm just going to do is go like this with the angle, and just try to keep my drill going along there. Okay, so I'm trying to get, so this will be just about the same size, and this one just a little bit too small, but I'm going to do this one first, and then I got to find another one that's a little bit bigger. All right, so now I'm just using the angle. I'm going to try to mark about where I want it there, and then I'm just going to try to drill the points for the anchor to be put in. Okay, so I tried to look at what I got as my indication for angle. I've already done a couple of smaller ones to get it started, and this one's about the size of the screw that goes in, and that's about the right angle. And the hope is that I don't go all the way through and go through the other side, but this is close to the size that I need it to be. Okay, so I think I got it big enough, and it's going in. So hopefully we can get this to make it all the way in there, and then we'll see if the screws will line up when I put it back onto the, I'm gonna put the seat back into the chair. Come on, apart. Okay, hopefully that'll work. So now that's back in there. I'll clean this up a little bit around there, but looks like it'll work. Okay, and then the last piece, I got this, put the screw in there just to hold that in place, and put the screws in there. Now we got the back, 2 nuts and 2 screws, and the sides, and that should put it together. Okay, so the piece that we made here, I found that the back part, this was not attached, and it moved back. So I'm gonna drill some holes through this to put in a screw, kind of like how this is done on that side, so this will stay in place. So this here, I just try to get them in loosely so I know I've hit the spot. This here is all blind. So that's why the first time when I put this together, the screw was just spinning, and it wasn't really doing anything, and that I couldn't tell because it was kind of tight. One of them was tight, but the other one, it didn't land in the spot where it's supposed to be. So hopefully this time I will get all of them to land in there, and that the anchor will stay. So that's not coming back. That's not coming back. All of them feel like they're there. I'll be right back. I gotta get the hex key. So just tighten these all down, And then of course the last one that was in the spot that was messed up is kind of stripped. I actually used the same one, and this one is kind of stripped a little bit, so it doesn't want to turn like I want it to. But I think it's pretty much solid or in there pretty good. So because of the constant trying to take it apart and tighten it and over tighten it and stripping it, and I used the exact one in that same spot, which is coincidental out of how many of these things? I got 4 of them. So 1 in 4 chance, and I picked that one to put in there. So I'm just making sure everything's nice and snug, and that the chair hopefully will stay solid for a couple of years. And now I got another method for fixing the chair. Okay, back together, and it's not moving, so hopefully this will last for a little while.